today we are going to be looking at probably my worst deck, if I'm being entirely honest. It's not to say that it's inherently bad, it's just, of all the ones I have, this is so far the least successful, least powerful, but it does have potential. So, to begin with, this one's just called Master of Chaos because it's basically a combination of two Master of Chaos starter decks that you can find in the store, mixed in with some other stuff that I happen to have lying around, essentially. Could probably use some upgrades at this point. I haven't played with this deck in about a week, so it's kind of funny that I'm just straight up jumping back into it if I do say so myself. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at this deck and see if we can get into a few games before I inevitably pass out. So to begin with, we only have two things in the extra deck at the moment because this deck does not have any tuner monsters, and so far I don't think I've run into any XYZ monsters that I could use. They might be on this game, but I've literally never seen them. Point being aside, this is Dark I almost said Cavalry. Dark Cavalry. Combination of Dark Magician and one Warrior type monster. It gains 100 attack for each spell and trap card on the field and in the graveyard. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Piercing battle damage means normally if you are playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, if your opponent has a defense position monster and you destroy it, they don't take any battle damage, but this gets around that, so basically any leftover damage would go straight to them. If you've been playing for a while, you already know that, but that's just an explanation for those who don't. When a card or effect is activated that targets a card on the field, quick effect, you can discard one card and negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So, it's got some anti-target on it, even though you do have to pitch something in your hand. That's actually not a huge issue for us, and you'll see why. But outside of that, it starts with 28 attack, and again, it goes up by 100 for every single spell and trap card on the field or in the graveyard. And let's go ahead and take a look at the bulk of the deck. So, actually pretty much the primary character here is Magician of Chaos. It's ritual summoned with a card called Chaos Form, and this card's name just becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, when a spell or trap card is activated, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. And if this card is if this ritual summon card is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon one Chaos or Blackluster Soldier ritual monster from your hand, with the exception of Magician of Chaos, ignoring its summoning conditions, and we've got two of these. So outside of that, it's 25, 21, pretty much the exact same stats as Dark Magician, which we have in the deck, but pretty much never sees play. It only ever really is used to go get that. Speaking of which, we have Magician of Black Chaos, which is a card that can be summoned if what's this thing called? Magician of Chaos dies. This one is summoned with Black Magic Ritual. However, the Ritual spell card that we're using, I believe, allows us to get around that. We have one copy of Dark Magician Girl. She doesn't really come into play much, but I kind of have a soft spot for Dark Magician Girl. She was actually the first physical Yu-Gi-Oh card I ever owned. She was given to me by my godbrother, Willie, when I was like 9 or something like that, and it was the only card I had for several years. So I had to auto-include her. Plus, I mean, you know, it seems potentially relevant. So yeah, I kind of forced it with her in the deck. We have Risen Gaia the Fierce Knight, which is just like Gaia the Fierce Knight, with the exception of this can be special summoned if you don't have anything on your side of the field and your opponent does. Actually, I think it's normal summoned without tributing. Yeah, this big distinction there. We have our one copy of Dark Magician. There was two in here, but I found it to be cumbersome. As far as the rest of it, we just have warrior cards. For now, what I have is 3 copies of Disciple of the Forbidden Spell, which says when this card is summoned, declare a different monster card attribute equal to the number of Disciple of Forbidden spells in your graveyard. If this card attacks a monster that has the declared attribute, destroy the monster with this card's effect without applying damage calculation. So, for the most part, it's just fodder, but when it's not fodder, it can be used to, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, get rid of stuff, basically. And then, beyond that, we just have 2 copies of Excalibur and Corona. I do want to eventually use different warriors. I actually considered merging this with some Six Samurai stuff, but I realized that would lead to some possible difficulties, so I decided not to push it. Basically, just comes down to, for the most part, Six Samurai. Always try focusing on adding up to like 5, and I mean, I could put a base of the level 4 Six Samurai in here, and they would have some interesting interactions, especially if I used, I think they're called Zanji and Inishi? I think that's what they are. One of them instantly destroys anything that's in a face-down defense position, and the other one destroys anything that it touches. They're the light and dark Six Samurai, the OG ones. I don't have them, so that would be one reason why I'm not using them, but that could be one potential upgrade option. So if we do go down that route, we'll explore that in the future. Naturally, I've got 2 copies of Polymerization, just in case I get the opportunity to fuse that Dark Cavalry up. I've got 2 copies of Spellbook of Power. Originally it was 3, but basically, you target a spellcaster you control, give it 1,000 attack, and until the end phase, each time it destroys an opponent's monster, I can add a Spellbook spell card from my deck to my hand, and you can only activate 1 Spellbook of Power per turn. Originally there were 3, but I found that to be a bit too cumbersome, and there was an additional Spellbook in here, but I also found that to be cumbersome. So basically, it's just an attack booster. And then, because we don't always land something on the field, we have this counter gate. It says, when this opponent's monster declares direct attack, negate the attack, and if you do, draw a card. And if it is, if it is a monster immediately after that effect resolves, you can normal summon it in face-up attack position. This card so far has been kind of iffy on performance. Either it basically gives me a free summon on turn 2 or 3, or it does absolutely nothing for us, because we only have 5 cards that don't require special normal summoning conditions, so it's kind of a dud most of the time. We pretty much never actually summon Dark Magician the normal attributing way. It's again, it's there for fodder. So yeah, without going into too much detail, this card isn't super great and will most likely be replaced as soon as I can find a logical replacement. With that said, let's go see how this actually handles some ranked duels. And if I'm being honest, I don't think it's going to do well, but we're going to see if we can't get at least 1 win out of, I'm hoping, at least 3 games. Oh, cool, Bandit Keith. That's the weird American biker from the original series. He got beat up by a little kid that was being directed by Pegasus at one point in time. It's been a long time since I've seen the show, but I remember watching it. Oh yeah, that's right. I've used the Power of Dark ability in here since Spellcasters. Alright. Step up your game and get smacked down. What's the defense on this again? 800. I guess with the lack of the ability to do anything else, just go ahead and summon that, and then we will put this down. I like it wide activates an effect that can't be used at the moment. So we'll use that as a bluff. I don't think it's really important to bluff, but honestly, we could just be setting ourselves up to lose it. I draw, punk. Yeah, that's exactly what Americans do. Good work, Japan. We call everyone punk whenever we address somebody or draw a card. Maybe that's what I'll start doing, is I'll just call people punk from now on. Okay, I don't know what that does. Special summon an aroma. Oh. Okay, so it just gives him free life points. Oh, no, wait, hold up, it combos off. Okay, so flavor-wise, this doesn't make any sense. I don't see someone like Bandit Keith using a deck with cute little plant fairy things and gaining life. Bandit Keith uses weird machines and stuff. Oh no! Alright. Let's see if we can't draw something useful. Well, that is not something useful, unfortunately. And we will end turn. We might lose. Just maybe. We'll see. I don't know how, because I don't really know much about aromas, and I should be spending some time reading these cards so I can get an idea, but at this point it's moving too fast. You can normal summon a plant. It's okay. That's just an effect, but it's okay. This is also only an effect. I'm just waiting for the synchro monster, honestly. Oh, I see. This might be tribute summon focused. Alright, well that's lethal on the board right there. So I think we lose. Yep. Let's read these. Okay. So it looks like it's all about using that one special card in the background in order to gain life, and then also just having it on the field allows you to special summon and do extra normal summons of the aroma type creatures, which allows you to center around using extra summoning to possibly, hard to tell, just get bigger stuff out. So it's an interesting deck type. I'll have to research it more to get a more solid idea of exactly how it works. But for now, let's go ahead and see if we can actually make this deck do what we want it to do. And we want it to win, so... Aha! The Kaiba versus Yugi conundrum. I think the biggest issue with this deck is we don't have a way to force consistency and make it easier for us to win. Okay, so right off the bat, we have better options. We will go ahead and put this down for now. Chances are they will kill it. But in the meantime, we'll just see our turn. I need to get something that unconditionally fetches spell cards. I think I have something, but I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. Bingo machine. That's something that Kaiba knows about, because he just spoke. Oh, I see. This is a Blue Eyes Hunter deck. Which is funny, because Blue Eyes is what Kaiba is known for, and Dark Magician is what Yugi is known for, so... You know... It's one of those things. Chaos Form! Perfect. Alright, so we will use Chaos Form. And we will be summoning our Dark Magician of Chaos by pitching or Gaia. And onto the battlefield comes. I don't know why I did the same thing. But Magician Chaos. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna actually report it because I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. If I remember right, Kaiba most likely has a card that's gonna allow him to special summon Blue Eyes. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yep. That actually is a good reason as to why I should have picked up the power. Or at least set it. Although it's not quick play, so it wouldn't have made a huge difference.
I activate my
I
monster's effect. Destroy the darkness.
Destroy the darkness! Blue Eyes White Dragon! Gotta watch the animations, that's kinda cool. There's the sound effect again. Super cool, Blue Eyes White Dragon, level 8 dragon monster. And it's blue. It's actually not white at all, it's like a blue dragon.
My turn is done. My turn.
You should just call it Blue Dragon. We could call it Blue Dragon with white eyes. That would have made more sense.
Here it comes.
I don't
summon
know.
a monster.
I didn't make the damn card. All I know is at the moment it is capable of kicking my butt. Lose my Dark Magician. It will happen. Okay.
Show yourself.
Well, something even more interesting is happening now. They're synchro summoning this thing. Capture Blue Eyes with a Blue Eyes Red Dragon. And what are we making? Azure Eyes. So Blue Eyes White Dragon, except it's blue. I don't get it. Why isn't it defense mode? What in the world? Why would you...
I draw a card.
What? Unless there's something I really don't know about, that was a bad move. Special summon dragons or monsters you get for control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects to the end of its turn. Once returned to your standby phase, you can target a normal monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. So yeah, that was just nothing but bad. I don't know why they did that. But I'm glad we didn't quit. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
My monster's effect activates.
We will destroy... Wait, I thought it said... Why can't I target the Blue Eyes? That's what I want to target. What in the world? Whatever, I guess we'll just get rid of this warrior thing, because I can't think of anything else to do.
Time to battle.
Does it have something on it that says...
I activate a spell.
Maybe, is there a you can't destroy an effect on it? There must be. Yeah, there is. Okay. I should have paid more attention to that. I just read it out loud too, so it's just... I'm not gonna lie, kind of dumb that I didn't touch that. Well, he's got 4 cards in hand. I've got 2. I can only use 1. And most likely he has another way to get something better out. That's really good.
I end my turn. Here I go. My turn.
And if he does, he didn't play it?
Draw a card.
Oh, this dude, he's weird.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack.
No, I'm just gonna play it safe for now, and I'm gonna keep playing light. Just because Blue Eyes White Dragon and all of its associated cards, the best one knowledge are white.
My monster attacks your life points directly.
Well, I guess we won. Largely due to our opponent
Not again.
not
That was an excellent duel.
playing
I'm
logically.
looking forward to a rematch.
I mean, it's not to say that we played bad, it's just we did not play well. And this deck doesn't work very well. It really doesn't make any sense, I'll be honest. I have a very strong case of WTF right now. Alright. Only at 21 minutes. We could probably get at least one more, maybe two, if we're lucky. Duels in. Depending on how quick this match is. Alright. And Zokia. Alright, it is a face type mirror match. Mirror match as far as faces go. Oh my goodness, Power of Dark? No way. Hey look, I also have Power of Dark. The real reason to play Yami Yugi. Alright.
It's my turn. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Interesting start. I set this card face down. Here I go. I summon a monster in attack position. What are you summoning? Twin-headed wolf. Currently has 1900 attack. Says another face-up fiend monster on your side of the field. Does something. I don't think I can activate its effect. What does it do? Yeah, I can't. Alright, so we're going to set that. The effect of flip effect monsters destroyed by this card as the result of battle. Okay, so it's not actually something you need to worry about. What I do need to worry about is the fact that I don't really have a plan to win right now, not with what's in my hand. We'll just end the turn. Trying to think of what we need right now. We need a magician, that's for sure.
I draw a card. I set this card.
I don't know. Magician. See, either the Magician of Black Chaos or Magician of Chaos. They didn't attack. Interesting. Alright, well, our opponent does not control more monsters than me, so that's going to be staying in my hand for a minute. And we'll just end my turn. Not really getting any exciting footage today between my lackluster deck and my opponent's. At least this opponent and the last one playing odd. Skullmeister. That just sounds cool. Yes. You can see this card against the blue to make the effect. Okay, so it just kind of shuts down Graves. Well, there goes X-Saber Anu Piranha. And here comes the direct attack. But wait, check it out. I have a card on the field.
I expected you to do that.
My trap effect activates, and now you don't attack me directly, and I possibly get a monster. Okay, well I don't get a monster in the field, but I do get one to my hand. That counts for something.
Here I go.
Not much.
My turn. I draw a card.
I'm trying to remember if this allows me to summon the Duel Black Chaos. I think it does.
A ritual spell.
I have to pick X-Saber and Piranha first. Yeah. Let me have that one. Confirm. So those two go bye-bye. And I get my additional Black Chaos, which thanks to Yami. Oh, that's right. I think we get a cool summoning animation for this. Oh, nope. This Yugi talking smack. And I think I get to normal summon this for free. Right. Yeah, I do.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, let's move to combat. So we will start by sending our Gaia after... Oh, okay, that's not what I intended to do, but it doesn't really matter.
I expected you to do that. I use my face down card.
Okay, well he just gained some life there. And we walled some more out, okay, so... Alright, very modern day Yu-Gi-Moto feel going. We have a Poly in hand. We have Magician of Black Chaos on the field, looking all classic. And then we have a newer version of Gaia the Fierce Knight. So, yeah. I mean, all we're missing now is a Volcarion. Which reminds me, I am trying to build a Magnet Warrior deck, but so far I've been having a hard time finding any Magnet Warriors. Okay, cool, Magician of Black Chaos. I don't think it matters. I think we pretty much just win here. I attack. Let's just activate Trap Guard. Trap Guard. Trap Guard. No Trap Guard. Okay, in that case we win. Alright, 23 points of attack. And that's game over. Well guys, I'd be honest, I would absolutely love to push for our 4th game. However, I am very tired, and I am going to just call it for now. But I do plan on doing at least one long video later this week, possibly combining all of the cool decks that I showed off. Plus, maybe even the 6 Samurai deck. But for now, we're just going to have to keep this one kind of short. So, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions to make this deck better, that would be nice. I just kind of want to focus on having something themed around Dark Magician. I mean, I want to have some stuff themed around all the classic stuff. Like I said, I want to do a Volcarion deck. I'm definitely going to be doing something Blue Eyes eventually. Yeah, so any suggestions as far as making a good Dark Magician deck would be helpful. But for now, I'm ready to pass out, so I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.